Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. How are you? I hope you're having a wonderful start to your week. I am Ashley Chance Fox, founder and creator of Balance Worthy. That's what I'm trying to get out. That is my Monday. I hope you all are having an ease of speaking on your Monday than I am. Welcome. If you are here, say hello in the comments. I love chatting with you all as we go through these live sessions. If you ever have any questions, feel free to type them in the chat, even if you're watching the replay and I get a notification and they tell me that you have left a comment, and I'll get back to you. So please let me know if you have any questions. So today we are talking about our Monday mantra, and I have it over here because it's a little bit long, so not really long, but I want to make sure I got the wording correctly. And it says, "You are not the darkness that you endured. You are the light that refused to surrender." And I want to start off by saying, I do not want to make anybody feel that I am ignoring the hard things that we've gone through. Anything hard, the darkness parts of our life. I don't want anybody to feel that I'm minimizing that, because I'm not. Part of who we are is the fact that we got through the darkness, that we refused to surrender, that we decided to push through, to go through, to punch through, to fight through, whatever the case may be. We got over that. Right. Good morning, Teresa. Thank you for being here. So although that is part of our makeup, the darkness that we went through is part of our makeup, because it's part of us. We went through that, right? The part that I want us to focus on, yes, please acknowledge the darkness, because that is part of what we went through. We do not want to deny that part at all. We want to acknowledge that. We want to say, even sometimes we may want to send it appreciation that we did go through that. Good morning, Susan. Good morning, Jenny. So we don't want to ignore that. But I think what this is saying, what was called to me, is that we don't need to focus on that, although that is the darkness and the things that we went through, the trials, the tribulations, the trauma, everything, the negative, the darkness, even though that is part of us and part of our story and part of our makeup, we are still here. We did not surrender to that darkness, that we are still here. We refuse to surrender. We're still fighting. And that's what sometimes we need to focus on and take that into account, because those characteristics, those inward fighting, emotions, morals, whatever that compass was that helped you to get through that darkness, that's you. That is you at your core. You have survived every hard day. It doesn't mean it wasn't hard. And I do not want to deny that difficulty. But you did make it. You did survive, no matter what it is, right? And we are changed because of it. Acknowledge that change. Appreciate that change. But also recognize that we have so much inner strength, and whatever the characteristics that got you through that, right? Maybe it was fear. Maybe it was confidence. Maybe it was proud. Maybe it was to do something better for you and or your family. Whatever that was that got you through that, that's you at your core. And that's what this, to me, was saying. Yes, we've had to endure it, but we didn't give up. We have I call it our inner power. Our inner power, wherever that inner power is, we have that, and that pushed us through to get to that other side, to get through it, to get over it, whatever the case may be. We have that inside, each of us. And sometimes we do need someone else to help us point that out. And I think that's what I was called to do today, to point that out to you, that you are the light and you have light within you, inside you. And that compass was what, the light of that compass was what helped you get through the other side, to get through that darkness, to get through that trauma. Those is that inner strength, or that inner strength and that inner feeling, that inner, whatever that is that got you through it. Emotions, reasons, whatever. Okay. So yes, we've all been through dark times. Nobody is all ice cream and unicorns and, everything else. We all have difficulties. See those, and also see those difficulties as lessons that we can learn from, right? Maybe you got into an argument with a friend, and that is a lesson learned, whatever that case. A lot of the times, and this is hard to do. It is very hard to do, to look at a situation, especially when you're in the middle of it, and say to yourself, what is this trying to teach me? What is this trying to teach me? I'm going through something right now, and Teresa, who's on here, has said to me, what is this trying to teach you? What is the lesson that needs to be learned? And it's hard, especially when you're in it, because you're like, I just want to be mad, and I just want to, whatever the case, but whatever your initial, I just want to stay in bed. I don't want to take a shower. I don't want, I just want to eat all the chocolate and pizza and whatever. But what is this I'm going through trying to teach me in the scheme of life, right? Unfortunately, this lesson, that I need to learn is patience. As an only child, OCD, type A personality, patience is very hard for me. I'm not very good at it. So I get frustrated very easily. And so I have to constantly remind myself, this is what it's trying to teach me, is patience, right? Jenny says, I feel like I'm still going through the darkness. I take 2 steps forward, the light, and 1 step pulls me back. And I'm trying to, that's the biggest thing, Jenny, is to keep going, to keep trying, to keep, even if it's 2 steps forward and 3 steps back, keep pushing, find that inner strength. You got it. I know you are. I know you have it, or you wouldn't be here. I know it. The confidence. Susan says perseverance and determination. Absolutely, perseverance and determination. That's right. That is right. We have that inner strength, that inner light. And these things that we have gone through, the darkness, is teaching us a lesson. It is teaching us, again, sometimes it's a hard lesson. And sometimes we don't know the lesson ever, or sometimes for many, it's not a lesson that I learned tomorrow, right? Sometimes it takes a while for us to learn the lesson, right? There are things I look back on and I'm like, oh, that was teaching me to be right here, right now. And that was like 10 years ago. So sometimes it's not an immediate, we don't immediately learn the lesson. Sometimes it takes a little bit. Faith over fear to get you through. Absolutely. 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 And it's the faith, it's faith in yourself. Faith in yourself. And sometimes, again, we have to have other people. Oh no, did I freeze? Oh, here we go. Okay. I froze on my screen. I don't know if I froze on y'all's or not. Sometimes we have to have faith in ourselves. And if you don't have faith in yourselves, again, let me know. As you guys know, I'm a transformation coach. I have one-on-one sessions when we feel stuck, when we feel not enough, when we feel like we just can't get our feet underneath us. Whatever the case may be, that is what I do. I'm a transformation coach. So DM me, let me know if you are interested in that, and we can have a chat about that. But that's what I'm here for. And we have a great support system within this Facebook group. These ladies are phenomenal. I'm so blessed to have each and every one of you in this Facebook group, and you wouldn't be here if you weren't supposed to be here. So take that into account as well. We are supportive. Okay. So, I always pull a card before each live I do. And this one, one of my favorite sayings. Again, and this is from the Mindful Messages deck. I have absolutely fallen in love with this deck. We connected immediately. And the card today, and I'll read the rest of it to you, but it says, I am enough. I am enough. And you are enough. And it says, I am beautiful just as I am. I am loved just as I am. I am worthy just by being me. I don't need to fit in. I just need to be myself, and the right people will come into my life. Those who see and appreciate me for all that I am. I'm telling you, you wouldn't be in this group if you weren't supposed to be. And these are your people in this group. It says the right people will come into your life. We're here. We're here to support you. We're here to lift you up. Sometimes we're here to kick you in the pants. I am a butt kicker. I can be a butt kicker. So I can do that as well if you need a coach. So you are enough. Jenny, this is for all of us. But if this is for you, if that's what you're struggling with, you are enough. You are enough, just as you are. You were born into this world enough. Outside influences are hard to kick back when we've been told that we're not, or we should be something else that we're not. So, but you are enough. We are all enough, just as we are, right here, right now. Okay. All right, ladies, I hope you all have a wonderful Monday and a wonderful week. I will be back on Saturday. Do not forget that we have a self-care series on Saturday. And this month we're talking about journaling, all things journaling. And on Saturday we are talking about different types of journaling. So if this is something of interest to you, the replays are posted in our group and you can go back and watch the last 2 Saturdays. This Saturday, 9 a.m. Central Standard Time. And we will be talking about, again, the different types of journaling. So I hope I will see you there. Have a wonderful, wonderful week. And do not forget, you are enough.